Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Who's hosting dinner this year? We are. We love to have people come over our house, and whenever it's a special occasion like Thanksgiving, I like to put in a little more effort into the decor. Now, I'm not very crafty, and I don't really have the patience to make something look stunning and magazine worthy, but I've learned how to fake it and make it look so gorgeous with very minimal effort, and I'm going to share a few of my tricks with you today. One of the best tips that I know for hosting any kind of party stress-free is to do as much of the prep work as you can ahead of time, and dessert is one of them. Most of the time you can make dessert ahead of time, even a day in advance or two, and it'll be ready for you on the day of your party, and that's one less thing for you to worry about. Another thing you can do is set the table and do as much of the decorations as you can ahead of time. So set your table, clean as much as you can ahead of time. On the day of the party, that's another thing you don't have to worry about. Your decor is all set and you have to worry about just the last minute things. I don't know any fancy napkin folding techniques, but this one is so simple. All you do is fold the napkin over like this. Tuck the sides underneath, and that's it. It looks pretty, doesn't it? And then I just put the silverware in here, and this beautiful wheat right here. And you can find these almost anywhere in stores right now, and I think it looks very festive and beautiful and fits the season too. Another tip is to use fresh fruits, vegetables, and flowers as your decor. You can just set them in a vase, in a bowl, in a basket, and they're gonna be beautiful on their own. Create that decor that you're looking for without looking over the top, and they're just gorgeous. God created them beautiful as they are, so I'm gonna take advantage of it and add that to my table. And right here behind me I have some flowers, and I love these flowers. They're so gorgeous. They remind me of my parents' house in upstate New York, where they had all these beautiful flowers. I picked the colors of autumn: yellow, red, orange, and I think it looks great. And this basket of fruit, I used apples and pears, and what I love about this is that I'm gonna use it up later by eating it. So this decor is very practical. It's beautiful and tasty too. And of course, this time of year, you're gonna find pumpkins of all shapes and sizes in stores. So take advantage of it, buy them. They're very inexpensive and they look beautiful too. Look around your home and see what you already have that you can use as part of the decorations. For example, I have this chalkboard here, and I like to write Bible verses here, encouraging quotes or songs. And for Thanksgiving, I wrote "Give thanks with a grateful heart." I also already have a bunch of mason jars, so I use those to use as vases for the flowers. And I had the fruit basket that I used for the apples and the pears. So a lot of the things that I used as decorations I already owned, and I just used it and spruced it up a little, added some color to it, and made it look really nice for the Thanksgiving dinner. When your guests start to arrive, usually they're very hungry. Some of them have been starving themselves all day just waiting for Thanksgiving dinner. And before you know it, you're in there in the kitchen finishing up those mashed potatoes and turkey, and you have 15 people peeking over your shoulders, all wondering, when is this food going to be finally served? To give them something to do and to make them happy and give them something to munch on, make an appetizer board or a tray. I put together a very simple selection of appetizers here, some cheeses, and I chose the ones that we like the most: Monterey Jack, Monster, smoked Gouda, but of course you can choose any kind of cheeses that you and your family likes. I also sliced some hard Italian salami, washed some grapes, put together some nuts. I also baked some gougères or cheese puffs. And this tray was so easy to put together, and it'll take your guests' minds off their hungry stomachs and give them something to do, and they can just talk amongst themselves. And another great tip is for you to ask your guests to email you some of their favorite pictures of this year and put together a slideshow and put it on your TV, and everybody can look at pictures of themselves and of everybody else that's at the party and enjoy all the moments that everybody had that just is going to bring a smile to everybody's faces. Pick out your serving dishes ahead of time and set them off to the side where they're not going to be in the way as you're finishing up your dinner. And I have a platter for the turkey, vegetables, mashed potatoes, gravy, and it's all ready to go. I don't have to be searching for it when everybody's ready for me to be serving the food and waiting anxiously. So it's all ready to go. I know that it's clean, and that's one less thing you have to worry about. Sharing our home with others is probably the most personal way that we can connect with people that we love and share such a personal side of ourselves. What better way to connect and relax with others than over food? I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, connect with your loved ones, and of course, remember all the things that we need to be grateful for and all the blessings that we have every single day of our lives. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.